It's transfer deadline day and we are in trouble. You see, we chose Manchester United as our first career mode in FC26, but Ruben Amorim, the former manager, has left the squad in a complete mess. I mean, first I had to pin that awful 3 at the back system. We also brought in Carlos Baleba from Brighton to improve the midfield, but that was nowhere near enough, as in our first 3 Premier League games, we were shocking. 13th in the league now. We only scored 1 goal. I mean, the media are even calling us the most boring team in the Premier League. The fans are getting frustrated too. And to be honest, it's kind of crazy that this is our situation with a completely new attack of Matheus Cunha, Sesko, and Bumo. But for some reason, nothing is clicking. Maybe it's because this team has a lot of weaknesses in other areas, like Lemens in goal. To be fair, in the first episode, he was your MVP. So good in goal, made those saves. I don't think I'm pinning any blame on him. But on the other side, Dorgu, inexperienced. I think we could really benefit from having a better left back at the club. Maybe that's an area where we need to focus on. Midfield, we of course just brought in Baleba. I want to give Mainu a chance, so I don't want to sign anyone else. And in the attack, of course, we've got 3 really talented players that I'm just hoping soon will come good. I think, boys, we can't keep it too complicated on deadline day. We just need to focus on getting 1 signing done, and I think I want it to be left back. Well, talking about a left back, we've got our first press conference as Man United boss. Is Dorgu really a good fit for your system and for the team? I think a left back should be the priority, and maybe a signing like Lewis Hall would suit your team. Okay, first thing about Dorgu, he is getting slightly better, grown to a 75 overall, but I don't think alone I can trust him to be the main left back of Manchester United. Now, we've got Malakia at the club, but he's submitted a transfer request, which is odd. I guess if he wants to leave, we've got no choice. I will accept the offer, but this happened out of nowhere. And the minute I knew I was hunting for a left back, Alejandro Grimaldo popped into my mind. There were a few brief rumors linking him to Man United. It never materialized, but we could pull this off. Some of his best stats, passing, dribbling, but since he's a left midfielder, I think we're going to struggle to make him into a left back, and that's going to cost him his growth, might ruin his career. Plus, one rule we are adding into this series: until Manchester United qualify for Champions League football, we cannot sign players from Champions League clubs. And well, by Leverkusen, they're in Europe and we aren't. So yep, let's just forget about Grimaldo. In that case, one of the most popular suggestions was Lewis Hall, playing for Newcastle, 80 rated, 20 years old. That potential is there too, 82 to 88. It would take a bit of time to develop him, but I know the talent's there. But newsflash, Newcastle are a Champions League club now. They've got more prestige than us, and that means we cannot sign Lewis Hall. But man, the clock is ticking. We've even actually sold Malakia. Now, that'll give us the extra money, but that's not what we need. We need to find a really good left back who fits the criteria, someone who's not playing European football. I went through some more suggestions that you guys left. Anthony Robinson from Fulham was an option, but look at this, boys. Roma has gotten ahead of us. They managed to sign him. We left it too late on deadline day, and now we're out here struggling. Okay, but another suggestion from you guys was Ian Matson, 79 rated. Potential's there, only 23. I think him and Dorgu would be really healthy competition. And as far as I know, Aston Villa aren't in the Champions League. And yup, I can confirm that they're a Europa League club, which means there's no restriction for us to try and sign him. And I think we gotta do it, boys. We do need some depth in that left back position. And since it's deadline day, I don't want to mess things up. We might be overpaying you, but we need to get this deal done. £30 million. Why do they want Lisandro Martinez in a swap deal, man? I don't want to give him away. Let's just get this done for 30 mil cash. They want a sell-on clause, but I'm willing to accept that. Again, getting him on a contract length of 5 years is going to be key. You guys know on FC26, it's super difficult to renew contracts. And just like that, we've made another really decent signing. Ian Matson to Manchester United. It is definitely a bit frustrating though that we're not able to make those big boy signings. And that's why this season the major goal is to just get back into the Champions League. And I think Ian Matson is going to really help with that. And oh man, just 4 hours to go now on transfer deadline day. And there's still quite a bit we could do with our team. Like a new centre back, probably improving that midfield. And I mean, we do have 62 million in the bank. But you know what, boys? I feel like right now on deadline day, we're making rush transfers. Plus, we're limited in the kind of players we can sign. We've already got a completely new attack that we need to integrate. Baleba in the midfield, Matson at the back, a new goalkeeper as well. I think for now, let's keep this money for January once we get to know our team more. And so for now, we're getting through deadline day. And this is going to be the Manchester United team we're going to be leading. And this is the team with which we need to figure out a way to get better, because ain't no way we're finishing 13th in the Premier League. Oh no, we've got a big test ahead of us. We're playing Manchester City.
It's over. We are screwed.
And we do have a press conference before this massive game. Wait a minute, Baleba is not happy about the results over the last few games. And he has liked an Instagram post criticizing your style of play. What are you gonna do? Yo, Baleba, you literally just joined us. On what basis can you criticize my tactics? Yeah, I know, S2G ball has kind of flopped so far. We've scored like 1 goal in 3 games. But yo, chill out, at least back your gaffer a little bit. Do you know what? I think we need to make a decision here. I cannot let my players just walk over me. And if I just let Baleba get away with this, you're gonna see the other players get upset when they're gonna get benched. And now we don't want that kind of a dressing room. And that's why, boys, I think I am gonna make a statement. Baleba will be benched against Man City. You want to criticize me, you do it to my face. Don't go on Instagram trying to create drama. But now that I'm making a statement like this, we better put in a good performance, man. And oh man, I am nervous. Our first Manchester derby facing Pep Guardiola himself. And of course, it's that man that we're gonna need to watch, Erling Haaland. By the way, I did decide to go for Benjamin Sesko in this game. I know it's a bit controversial because in the last game, Xerxes did score. But I feel like if we're going to compete with Man City and Haaland, we're going to need a physical specimen in their box too. Bro, it's been like 15 minutes and already Erling Haaland is breaking through. And wow, it is going to be a long night here at the Etihad, isn't it? By the way, guys, we haven't won a single Premier League game so far. So I think if we lose this game, my record is going to be worse than even Ruben Amorim's in real life. And looks like we are going to lose this game because Haaland has doubled his lead. We just can't compete. Okay, Sesko, good first touch. And bro, the goal is in front of you. Why are you trying to hit the linesman?
We're gonna need a physical specimen in their box too.
Shut up, man.
Okay, Mbumo driving the ball forward. Good to see. Looking for Bruno Fernandes, who's found a bit of space. Donnarumma. I completely forgot. City have got the Italian giant as well in goal. How are we gonna score?
That's the neat thing. You don't.
Okay, Kobe Mainu. Lovely pass here for Mbumo. Come on. Can he make some space to shoot? He can. And Mbumo with the goal. Maybe there is a bit of fight in this Manchester United team. What a finish from Mbumo. For everyone saying we play boring football, just look at that. Do you know what? Now we're playing so much better, moving the ball around smartly as well. Dare I say it, but in the second half, I feel like we've been the better team. It's just that in the striker position, Sesko is offering nothing. I can't believe how bad he's been. This has literally been the Mbumo carry job session. And he's getting a bit of support here from Sesko. Finally, he's doing something. Nope. Sesko going for it, but Donnarumma, how? Man City are making changes now. Doku's coming off for Mamouche. And I think that's our cue for us to make changes as well. We'll bring on Xerxes. Yo, Kobe Mainu is exhausted, man. Do I bring on Baleba? No. I've got to stick to what I believe in. Mount will come on. We'll also bring on Ahmad for Mbumo because he looks tired a bit. Bro, the things I would do now for a goal from a set piece, it would just be beautiful. Bruno Fernandes to put it in. Nobody was there to attack it. Oh, Bernardo Silva almost ending the game. Laments with a great save. And now can we make the most of it? Amad Diallo driving the ball forward. He's gotten past most, but Donnarumma again. He's superhuman. Do you know what? I might try a set-piece routine and see how that works. Mason Mount going back for Bruno Fernandes. Looking for a cross maybe. Cunha rising, but not good enough. Bro, in this second half, we've shown so much fight. Like, I don't think we've played this well in any of the games so far. We deserve something. And maybe Mason Mount. I can't, man. Donnarumma should be illegal. Ban him from this sport. Chance from a set piece. De Ligt's header. It goes in. We get a bit of luck. Matthias De Ligt. He's just saved us. Oh, my days. Look at the celebrations. Bro, even the pubs in Manchester are going off. Yo, man, that was peak. Manchester derby. And even after all the struggles we've had, we managed to get a point. Pep Guardiola is fuming there. And this is kind of proof that S2G ball is starting to work. Yes, it's only a draw. And yes, it's actually put us further down in the Premier League in 15th. But I think it's given us confidence that we can push on and do better. In fact, we've had 4 games so far this season, 4 draws. I don't think I've ever done that before. By the way, why do we have such a difficult fixture schedule? We're playing Chelsea next. We've already faced Arsenal and Man City. Bro, at this rate, we're never going to get a Premier League win. Well, at least for now, we've got the Carabao Cup. And oh boy, you guys know what happened in real life. Grimsby down, knocked out Man United. I think if that happens to us, I might just need to resign. But wait a minute. We've just got our first unexpected event. Homesick player. It's Baleba. Boss, I'm feeling homesick and struggling to adjust to life in Man United. This has been the first time I've been away from home for so long. Is there anything you think can be done to help me cope? Okay, now I feel bad for benching Baleba. Maybe he was just acting out because he was feeling homesick. But wait a minute. Baleba was playing for Brighton before, and that's about like a 6-hour drive from Manchester. Okay, that is kind of far. And maybe Baleba is just missing life back in Cameroon. The question is this going to force him to just leave? That would be absolutely brutal. Let's just see what action we can take. Well, we can basically do nothing. Or we could give Baleba like a week or so off, give him time to spend with his family, and then return. You know what? Since he did criticize me, I should just not do anything. Just let him play. He's got a 5-year contract. But nah, man, I don't want to be a heartless manager. This is going to test my man management skills. And you know what? We will give Baleba a week off. We do have Ugarte as backup, so it should be fine. And to be honest, I think he's only going to miss this Carabao Cup game. And anyways, I'm using this game to rotate the squad massively. Casemiro can do the job. Dogu's going to be back in the lineup. But honestly, I'm really hoping that Baleba's homesick thing can just be solved, because I do not want him leaving. Okay, for now at Old Trafford, it's Barnsley we're facing. This should at least be our first ever win. And I'm looking for a good cross for Xerxes. The header, is that going to go in? How is it getting cleared away like that? Look at Maguire, bro. Why is he so slow? And we concede. Bro, the freaking Barnsley in the Carabao Cup. Bro, how much pace does Maguire have? My goodness, he's got 35 pace. What was I thinking when I started him?
I've got no legs.
Bro, as things stand, if we don't make a comeback, we're gonna get knocked out in the Carabao Cup, just like Ruben Amorim. I can't believe that we're gonna need reinforcements in a Carabao Cup game. I'm bringing on Ugarte. Delict as well for Maguire. I'm still keeping the attack same because I believe they can get us a goal. Xerxes, we need you to do something, and it's saved by the keeper. Dogu with a cross, and it's Lisandro Martinez, but he's too tiny. Oh, Xerxes broken through. Surely this is it, and we do get the goal. We're not gonna get embarrassed just yet. And Ahmad looking for a cross at the back post for Cunha. Why did he bicycle kick it? Oh, Xerxes' turn. Xerxes' turn was brilliant, and he's not got the finish, though. One thing's for sure, in the second half, we are trying a lot more as the cross comes in. The Link's header again saved. Another set-piece opportunity. Lisandro Martinez's header goes wide. Look at the amount of chances we've had. We've been so wasteful. And it's another freaking draw. We can't beat a single team in 90 minutes, man. I can't believe how bad we are. And wait, it's going straight to penalties? Bro, this is exactly what happened in real life, and we know what happened. But okay, Bruno ain't missing. Bruno ain't missing. There you go. Okay, come on, Lamens. You're not Onana. You can get the job done for us. I believe in you. Lamens, and he dived the right way, but still couldn't save. Xerxes, you're a striker. Do your job. Do your job. I can't, man. I can't. I actually can't. Okay, all we need is one save. Lamens, no! Bro, Cunha has literally done nothing in this series, but at least he scores his pen. All we need is one save from you, Lamens. Show that you're worthy of being the next Man United keeper, but no. Amad Diallo scores his penalty. We just need to make one save. I'm gonna go right. I've got a feeling. No, he goes down the middle. Are you kidding me? At least we're still in the fight as Ugarte scores his. But I still need to make a save. Otherwise, we're getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And Lamens, you went the right way, but you can't see the ball. Are you blind or what? Bro, I legit feel like Ruben Amorim in disguise right now. We're out of the Carabao Cup. I just know you guys are enjoying watching me struggle. But hey, if you guys are, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. FC26 content is going to constantly be coming your way. And you know what? I'm actually doing worse than Amorim, because at least he managed to get a win. I'm still winless. Now, the good thing is the board don't really rate the Carabao Cup. It's not part of our objectives, so this is not affecting my job. But if I keep this up and I don't get my first win soon, bro, I'm going to just get kicked out and we'll be on that manager market. Oh, man, it's funny how our players players just aren't delivering. Like Cunha and Bumo, I'm expecting so much more from them. Even Lamens, who by the way was our best player in the last episode, he won player of the episode, yet he couldn't save a single penalty this time. I'm kind of wondering if we need to adapt S2G ball, because this 4-3-3 is not doing the job as I needed to. Okay, I wasn't expecting to debut S2G ball too so early, but I'm thinking we should move to a 4-4-2. Let's try it out. This is one of Man United's most iconic systems. Under Sir Alex Ferguson, they won everything like this. Now, I'm not sure if this will work for modern football, but we gotta give this a try. I guess in this system, we'll have to use Ahmad on the left. We'll have Cunha play up top as a striker. This is kind of how it will look like on the pitch. I do feel our midfield is gonna be weak like this, but let's see how our attack works. By the way, Baleba is still homesick, not available. I think he should be back for next week's games. And until then, we're going to test out our brand new system. But the fact that it's against Chelsea has me worried. Then again, if we can make things work here, get a result against the Club World Cup champions, it could kickstart our season. And instantly having Ahmad down the left is creating options here for us, at least down the wings. And it feels like we are playing a more recognizable brand of football. Oh, with our fullbacks overlapping as well. This is good, but Mazraoui's delivery not so. Although we're still on the attack here. And Buemo trying something gets taken out by two players. How is that not a pen? Okay, Cunha playing more centrally is getting involved as well as Bruno Fernandes does brilliantly. Has to be Bruno, but how? Ter Stegen making a save. Fair enough, Chelsea managed to sign him. Do you know what? This is the best start I think we've had to a game so far. We are the ones dominating. But until we can make something of this dominance, it is kind of pointless as Cunha forcing another save. By the way, Ahmad has really impressed me in this role. He's now driving the ball forward. We need some movement in the box. Why is Sesko not making a run? Cunha does make the run, but he's way offside. Sesko's movement there was embarrassing.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
No, no, no. They've broken through Chelsea with a cheeky chip, and they've missed. That would have been the most undeserved goal ever, because we've been so much better than Chelsea. But it'll be worth for nothing if we can't take our chances, man. This could be something we could make work, as here's Mbumo looking to get it inside, but again, just getting tackled so easily. And that's full time. Another draw. What are we doing, man? 5 games into the Premier League season, we've got 5 draws, 5 points. We've only scored 3 goals. Do you know what? Even ignoring the tactics, I think it's also got to do with the players we've got. Sesko is simply not performing, and I don't know why. His movement is just shocking. I think I'm going to bench Sesko for a while and play Xerxes. I also feel like this formation is a lot better. You saw how good Ahmad was feeling. Also, as if things weren't going bad, look at this. A tactical breach has happened.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Somehow, our team's tactics have been leaked online. S2G Ball 2 has officially been leaked. Meaning your opponents might adapt their tactics to counter yours. Decide if you want to do some last-minute tactical changes. Honestly, boys, we're playing Brentford, so I think we should be fine. But I wonder who leaked our tactics, man. Surely it's not Baleba, because he seems to be fine now. He's back in the squad. In fact, I will play him instead of Kobe Mainu. But anyways, boys, it's about time we go out there and get our first win of the season. Like, it can't keep going on like this. Ian Maatsen is on the attack. Looks to find Cunha, who just about kept himself on. This is good. If he can bring it inside, does so. Cunha goes for it blocked. Oh, and Baleba, it doesn't look like he's homesick anymore. He's looking to dominate that midfield. Still got the ball. Looks for Xerxes, but he couldn't do much. I'm really enjoying Ahmad, man, as he finds Xerxes with a nice pass. If he can bring this one inside, which is exactly what he's done. Xerxes gets a goal. I think I just need to trust this man more, because whenever we play him, he shines. And suddenly things are so much better now as Bruno looks for a cross. Cunha's diving header saved. Uh-oh, we've got some defending to do, and Maatsen does no. I thought he did a good job, but he's conceded a pen. Well, I have no expectations from Lamens to save it. There you go. The one game where we actually took the lead, we instantly give it back. Like, brilliant. Bruno looking for Mbumo. He's found that space. He's found that space. Keeps going, and that's the goal we needed. Gonna have to defend better, and Lamens making a good save. Maatsen clears away. I don't want to give up our lead we've worked so hard for. Baleba again with a strong challenge. I think we made the right call giving him a bit of a break, because he's put in a really good performance. As now it's Ahmad looking for a cross at the back post. Cunha's header. I think he's onside. That should give us a bit of breathing room. Also, I have to say, Amad Diallo on this left side has been a complete revelation. Maybe this 4-4-2 is the tactical system we need to focus and develop. It will definitely need us to change a lot of players, maybe sell a few. But do you guys think this is the way forward? Because it's clearly the system with which we are getting the best results. I know it's only early days, but we'll keep testing it out. Bruno Looking for Cunha, who manages to get the goal. His second, by the way, putting him in that left striker role has also changed him. And tears in my eyes, boys. We actually won a football game. Oh, man, it's taken us 6 Premier League games to do it. And with that one win, boys, we've managed to break into the top 10 of the Premier League. Funnily enough, boys, we're still unbeaten. But look at who's top of the Premier League. It's Brighton. Suddenly, I understand why Baleba was feeling homesick. He probably wanted to go back to Brighton so he can try and win the league. I have no idea how they're league leaders. By the way, there's one cool feature in FC 26. When you're looking at the Premier League tables, you can click on any team and you get to see their squad, and we can now see why this Brighton team is performing so well. It's this 19-year-old Greek striker, 72 rated. Somehow he's got 3 goals in 5 games. Their left back Maxim de Cooper has been one of their best players too. Mitoma as well, man. What a baller. You know what? Thinking about Mitoma, if we do decide to make this 4-4-2 a permanent thing, 100% we're gonna need to sign another left midfielder. The only option we have there right now is Ahmad, and that simply can't be a thing. We need more squad depth. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have a huge January transfer window if we do decide to stick with this formation, and that's why I need some advice from you guys. What system do we continue using? There is money in the bank, so we should be able to adapt once we get to January. Man, we've got some big decisions to make. Continue watching by clicking here.